Hello everyone and welcome to Solve the Classes. In this video again we'll be continuing our discussion of the questions pertaining to test or mathematics examination. We'll be discussing a few questions in general so that you can give us a clear idea on what kind of question we can expect in this particular exams and how to go about solving this. So the first question here, ABC is a right angle triangle with right angle at B. D is a point on AC such that angle ABD is 45 degree. If AC equal to 6 centimeter, AD equal to 2 centimeter, then we need to find AB. Okay, so let's draw the triangle. Okay, so this say A, B, C. So here AB is 90 degree. Now we have an angle bisector. Okay, say this is D. This angle is 45, this angle is 45, AD here 2, DC being 4, okay, AC being 6, I hope this is clear how we came about with the same, and AD is 2, AC is 6, yeah, that's, so now we need to find the length of AB, okay, so hang on, the figure is not really clear, so let me just draw it one more time. So let this be A, let this be B, let this be C. Okay, so here now what we have is an angle bisector. Okay, so this angle is 45, this angle is also 45. Okay, so angle A, angle B, angle C. So since AC given is 6, AD is 2, this is point D. If this is 2, this will be 4. Okay, so this is the figure that we have in general. So now if we take a look at this particular in triangle ABD, we have 2 by sine 45 will be equal to AB by sine AB sine ADB will be equal to BC no 2 by sine no this will be all 2 by sine 45 equal to AB by angle BC. So if we further solve the same, what we have is AB by sine 180 minus BDC, angle BDC. Okay, so which should further give us AB by sine BDC. Okay, again in triangle, so this was in triangle ABD and triangle. Now if we take a look at BDC, we have 4 by sine 45 that will be equal to BC by sine BDC. Okay, so therefore we can write BC equal to twice AB. Okay, so now AB square plus BC square equal to 6 square. So AB square plus 4AB square equal to 36. So 5 AB square equal to 36. So therefore AB is nothing but 6 by root 5. So option A is our answer of the same. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you, the kind of approach you have taken to solving the same. So now having said that, let's move on to the next question. Yeah, in triangle ABC, AB equal to 6, BC equal to 5 and CA equal to 4. AP bisect angle A and P lies on BC. Then we need to find the length of BP. Okay, so let's draw the triangle. See, this is our triangle. So A, B and C. Say we have AP here. AB is 6, CA is 4 and BC is 5. So what we need is, we need this particular length BP. We need BP. Okay, so if we take a look at triangle ABP, what we can write is okay, so this angle is bisected. Okay, so both these things are equal. So what we can write is BP by sine A by 2 is equal to 6 by sine ABB. If we further work on the same, so it will be 6 by sine 180 minus APC, that is equal to 6 by sine APC. Okay. Similarly, if we take a look at triangle ACP, what we have here is nothing but PC by sine A by 2 equal to 4 by sine APC. So from 1 and 2 we can therefore safely conclude that BP, if we divide both of them, so BP by PC, say this is 1, this is 2, we will conclude that BP by CP is 3 by 2. Okay, so that is one thing we can actually get, BP by PC. So therefore BP by PC being 5, okay, so if we take BP by PC is 3 by 2. Okay, so now, so therefore if we want to find the length of BP, therefore we have 3 by 2 plus 3 into 5, that is BP will be 3, because the ratio is 3 by 2, so this will be 3 and this will be 2. So option A will be our answer. Okay, so I hope the approach you have taken to solving the same is clear to you as well. So with that being said, we have covered two important questions pertaining to triangles and constructions in this video. So I suggest you go through both these questions in general and try to get a general idea on the approaches that we have taken towards constructing the diagram for the same, and how we simply made use of the simple trigonometric equations, like simple for sine, the sine of angle, and taking up the equation ratio for the same and figure out our answer in general. Go through the videos as many times as you feel comfortable, as many times as you feel the need to understand the questions in general as well, so that you can get the general idea of how to go about solving this kind of questions altogether. And try and solve both these questions on your own with the video as a reference, so that you can get a clear idea of the concept that is involved, or the approaches that we have taken towards solving both these questions in general again. So having said that, in case you like the video, make sure you like, share and subscribe to our channel, so that we can keep coming up with relevant content such as this further down the line as well. So with that said, we have come to the end of the video and I'm signing out. Thanks so much.